Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of the famous song Killing Me Softly, which you will find some detail in the description. I've modified the original key of B flat minor to Laurie Lieberman for E minor, but which happens to be that of Roberta Flack, and as for the Fugees, it is in F minor. So if this tone does not suit you, if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use the transposition of your piano. They are also made for that. You consult the manual. If you don't know how to do it, it will be indicated to you in the transpose or transposition chapter. So there are so many models, but it's always very simple and very useful for adjusting your voice in a comfortable way once you have catch the harmonies that I'm going to show you. Of course, as usual on my channel, you will find in another video under the title guide the whole song to help you with the general understanding. So I've reduced first the introduction to just only with one chord, because at the end I don't want to be any longer because it exists a lot of versions. So at the end I will show you one introduction, but and I'm going to split this tutorial in two parts. The first part will be we can play this song of course in ballad. It will be really easy, and I will show you in detail all the name of the chord and the place that and all the options that you can have. And then in the second part, if you are a little bit advanced, we will see a Latin that I'm calling a basso ostinato. It's a process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently. It's a Latin rhythm like a bossa nova. So anyway, we are in the key of E minor. E minor, that the relative minor of the G, of the key of G, of G major. So I'm talking always in the natural scale and in degrees. So let's have a look on the degrees and the scale of G. From G to G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. From the E minor to E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. Okay, but it will be exactly the same thing, but instead of to start from the G, we start from the E. You see? It will be exactly the same thing at E minor, a scale of G. Okay, so we start with our first harmonies will be E7. So let me give you a trick. First, let's have a look on the scale of E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, natural scale. That's the main things that I want to tell you. It's the trick consists to have a look on the root. Okay, a semitone below you will always find the major 7 and semitone below the 7. Why? From the root, third major, fifth. From the fifth, the 7 is the third minor. You see, from the fifth, just fifth, third minor dominant, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above, it will be a major, a third major. So E major 7, for example, and E7. It will be another trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. For example, C, root, third, fifth, major 7. You see semitone below the root, and semitone below it will be the C7. And any keys. So it will be a trick very, very interesting and important to learn. So I reduce in E7. So and then we start to sing. So this the tune is with 3 verses, and inside we have always the refrain, one refrain. It will be exactly the same. So what is changed in the original song? It's because we have 3 verses. Roberta Flack or the Fugees just only sing the 2 first verses. That doesn't sing the third one. I think it's a question of respect, because Laurie Lieberman I've wrote this song with Norman Gimbel, and I wish to have a fidelity and to respect. So this is why I've choose this version. So we start. So in ballad first. So we can start, and I didn't play the melody because our voice would make the melody. We make the chords with our right hand, and with the accompaniment, and the bass with our left hand. So if you can doubling the bass, it will be better. It will be more deep. And I didn't have largest, and you see that's the same note, A and A. It will be better. Okay. So we can use in root position, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. You see, roots and minor, 3 semitone above the root, you see, 5th and 7. So you can use this way or this way. I mean, the 7 can come in on the bottom like this. It's a reverse, okay? I heard this song, it's a good song, D7, okay? We start like this. I heard a song, a good song. Okay, so it probably you like this or like that. It's up to you. Okay, I heard this song. If you are from here, you can do that. The reverse of the D7. If you choose this position, it's up to you. I heard this song, a good song. So D7. Scale of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Major 7 root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. With four notes, we have 3 possibility of reverse, from to down to up. Okay, so root 3rd, 5th, 7. The root can coming on the top. That's the first. The 3rd major on the top. That's the second. The 3rd, that's the 5th. And we go back. You see, with the 7 is coming on the top. We go back to the root position, you see, but higher, upper, okay? So, root, 1, 2, 3, and root again, okay? So we're going to use the first reverse. So F sharp, A, C, D, okay? You put your hand inside, it will be really easy. So again, A minor 7. I heard this song, a good song, and then G major 7, I heard. So scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots and major 5th, and major 7 with F sharp. So G, B, D, F sharp. I heard he had a style. F major, C major 7. It's only the reverse of the C major. Scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. We keep the major 7, the 3rd, the 5th, the 3rd major, and the root. So just only we keep the 5th and the major 7 in play. The root is coming in the top, okay, and the 3rd major on the top. Same thing. The first reverse, the second, the 3rd, and root position again. You see, 4 notes. We just reverse the notes. You see, the 1, the 2. We're going to use the 2. So with G, B, C, E. Okay. Okay. Again from the G on the A minor 7, A, C, E. I heard this song, D7, F sharp, A, C, D. A good song. G major 7, I heard it had a style. And then you see in this position with just a passing note on the B to A. Bum, bum, bum. And then we go back to the A minor 7, you see? You see? It will be really easy. And so I came to see him. So I came D4, 7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to use the 4th and the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. We're going to use 7, the 5th, the 4th sus, and the root. We'll say sus to what? To resolve to a 3rd minor or 3rd major. In this case, it will be a 3rd major. I mean, the G will become a G flat. Okay, bam, bam, D4 sus, 4, 7 sus to D7. Okay, and so I came to see him to listen. E minor 7, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Roots and minor 5th and 7. So you can use in this position or with this reverse. I mean the root is coming on the top because the melody is here. Okay, you see, listen for a while. You see, okay? Listen for a while. So, but you can stay here because we sing, okay? Or here. It's up to you. You have the choice, okay? And so I came to sing to listen for a while, or like this, or like that. Up to you. Ba-dum, bum, bum. So, and then we have a transition. It's always the same motif. E, D, C, B, and then we're landing on the A. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, really easy, you see. So you can, if it's too hard to use your both hand, you can just use one hand. Ba, dum, bam, 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 or ba, dum, bam, bam, bam. It's up to you, okay? So again, from the end. And so I came to see him, D4, D7, to listen for a while. Then pa-dum, pam, pam, and then A minor 7. And again, so G, A, C, E, and there he was, this young boy, D7, okay? Same chords, okay? G flat, A, C, D. And then stranger, G major 7, and then now we have the option what I've choose. It's stranger to my eyes. Other intervals are more interesting, but you can play just with one note. I mean, scale of B first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root. So root, the third and the fifth. You see, you just use with one note. The root and the third, the second with the fourth, okay, bam bam bam, or bam bam bam, and the fifth with the third. I mean, B with E flat, then D flat with E, and then E flat with F sharp. Okay, or if you want to be a little bit consistent, bam, 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 you see, you're going to use B with E flat, and then on the D sharp, C sharp with, or D flat with E, and then, okay, so bam, 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 or you can use only a bam, 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 you stay with the root, bam, 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 okay, and then you can double the bass, bam, 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 bam. It's up to you, just only with one note, bam, 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 or bam, 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 or bam, 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 or bam, 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 just only with one note. So you have the choice, you decide by yourself, okay, it's up to you. And then now that's the refrain. So I suggest to go back to the first verse, and we see, okay, 1, A minor 7, I heard his song, a good song. G major 7, I heard he had a style. C major 7, bam, 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 A minor 7, and so I came, D4, 7 sus, to see him, D7, to listen for a while. A minor 7, you can change inside, okay? Ba-dum, bam, 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 A minor 7, and there he was, this young boy, D7, a stranger to my eyes, and then strumming my pen, okay? So E minor 7, we're on the refrain now. So scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures on root, root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the 5th in place, the 7 in play, the root is coming on the top, and the 3rd minor on the top. Okay, it's the second, you see, reverse of the E minor. We're going to use this one because you see it will be, we're going to use this situation, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so E minor 7, B, D, E, and G. Strumming my pen with his fingers. You see, it will be really easy to go from the E minor 7 to A minor 7. So A on the root position, the third with the sun minor, you see, A, C, E, and G. And then singing my life, you remember it will be the 1, the 2, the second reverse of the D7. So we have A, C, D, and F sharp. Singing my life with this word. Really easy, you see, from the D7 to G major 7. You just change those 2 fingers, you see, place. Okay? Just 1 tone below and 1 semitone. Pam, pam. Okay? So we have G, G major 7, B, D, and F sharp. And then bum, bum, bum. Well, just 1 finger if you want, or the both end. It's on the scale, you remember, of the G. So G, G flat, and E. Okay? So pam, pam, killing me softly. E minor 7 again. E, G, B, D. With this song A7. So, but in ballad it would be better to play the third instead of the root. You see, the third major on the bottom. But the both working, okay, of course. But this song killing me softly. D7, A, C, D, F sharp. With this song C major 7, that the reverse, that you know, this reverse. Did we see? Yes, we saw that. Root third, 5th, 7, we keep the 5th and the 7, the root is coming on top and the third major on the top. So G, B, C, E. Telling my whole life. G major 7 again, G, B, D, F sharp. With this word, so word. So it's up to you. You can play C6 instead of C major 6. You just change the B to the A. You see, root third, 5th, 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only the root and the third is coming on top. The C and the C and the E. Okay, or with the major 7. It's up to you. I think it's better to use the 6, okay? Tell me my whole life with this word, killing me softly. F major 7. So, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. We are interested by the major 7, by the 5th, the third major, and the root. So, F, A, C, E. With this song, okay? And then at the end of the refrain, and then we're going to use this small transition, E, D, C, B, and then we jump on the second verse. Okay, so again from my then strumming my pen with his finger, singing my life with his word. Softly with this song, killing me softly with this song, telling my whole life with this word, killing me softly with this song. Ba-dum, bum, bum. So what I suggest is to sing and to show you exactly where you should put your chords on the text, on the lyrics, okay? I felt A minor 7, I felt all flush, D7 with fever, G major 7, embarrassed by the crowd, bum, bum, bum. But exactly the same chords, you see, the third verses are exactly the same. It's, of course, the lyrics change, and then I felt by the crowd. By the crowd, I felt he found my letter, D4, 7, D7, and read each one on cloud, and then ba-da-da-dum-bum, A minor 7, I pray that he would finish D7, G major 7, but he just keep right on, also right on, and then strumming my pen, okay? So I didn't play again, you know, that's exactly the same refrain. So we jump on the third verse. is sung as A minor 7, sung as if. It's more rare. I mean, this is not because if Robert Flack doesn't, or Fugees doesn't, or Sinatra doesn't sing this this verse, it will be more rare. So you will find, of course, on the web. It's sung as if. So A minor 7, D7, he knew me. G major 7, in all my dark despair. C major 7, pam, 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 A minor 7, and then he'll look, D4 7, right through me, D7, as if I wasn't there, E minor 7, if I wasn't there, and then pa-da-da-dam-bam, A minor 7, but he was there, the stranger, D7, and singing clear, G major 7, singing clear and strong, strong, okay, B, 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 okay. So I suggest to sing again the both second and the third verse clearly, then it will be more simply more clear, okay. I fell off flush with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. Barely found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on and strumming my pain with his fingers. Okay, so the third verse now is sung as if he knew me in all my dark despair. Then he looked right through me as if I was not there. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. But he was there, this stranger, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my love with his word, killing me softly with this song, killing me softly with this song, telling my whole life with this song, killing me softly with this song. So, and then the end that will be on the fifth song. Okay, you can finish here or here with an arpege, or it's up to you, or just song. Just the triad, it's enough. Okay. So, and now it's time to talk about, you have all the chords and the detailed, the harmonies. If you're a little bit advanced at the part of the bossa nova. So, nothing changed with the introduction, okay, A7, and then the rule is to keep the root in place, okay, and the fifth, we return the fifth on the bottom, like this. Where the fifth on the, if you don't know perfectly your scale, in major mode or minor mode, it's not important. What's important at the root. So I keep the root in place, and the fifth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the E. So I reverse the E on the bottom like this. So, and then you, of course, you decide the speed of the song. You decide by yourself the speed, but well, anyway, I mean, you appropriate the song. So we see in the standard, and then what I suggest is to carry on with the song, and we stay longer on the bars because it's not important. It's a tutorial, and then or like this. What is important, you see, and you decide your accompaniment, of course, because if you're a little bit advanced, it will be not a problem for you. So what I suggest is to try to avoid these two fingers because you have good point of view from the top, and then you see all the name of the two notes, and I will give you the name of the two notes that I'm going to use and the name of the chord again, and I try to sing the melody. I try to make everything. Okay, so 1. I heard A minor 7, so A and E, we sung a good song. So, but you can start from here and do that, but you can do that and this, you see, if you choose this one or this one, will be exactly the same, but it's just only the reverse. You have the choice, it's up to you. So, I heard a song, a good song, so on the D7, D and A. G major 7, we have G and D. I heard he had a style. So C major 7, C with G. So you say what I've done. It's I was afraid to be outside. You see, outside the screen. But in fact, when I'm checked, I was not, because we see the E on the completely on the bottom here, and I make wrong. And that's the reason why I'm done that. I'm coming back, you see, on the top, because and I've made a mistake, but it's not important. I mean, we're going to have you look like this. I heard a song, a good song, or like this. I heard he had a style, bum bum bum. So you can do that, you see now. And so I came and go back on the top on the D, D4/7. I came to see him instead of had a style, bum bum bum. You see, I was going back here, but you can stay here because we see on the screen. And when you play at home, you didn't have to be on the screen. You can play where you want. So, okay, so came to see him, pam 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 pam, and then we can make some Frenchy like this. See, with D, E flat, E, around, listen for a while, and then ba da da dum bum. And A minor 7, so A when E. He was this young boy. D7, D was A. And stranger, G major 7, G with D to my eyes. And then strumming my pen, E minor 7. That's the refrain. Strumming E minor with B, E with B, strumming my pen with his finger. A minor 7, singing my life. D7, D with A, my love with his word. G major 7, bum bum bum. Okay, can use your both hands. Bum bum, killing me softly on E minor 7, E with B, with his song. A7, A with E, killing me softly. D7, D with A, with a song. C major 7, C with a G, telling my whole life. G major 7, G with D, with his word. C6, C with G, killing me softly with his song. But you can stay on the A major 7, you see, softly with his song. And then pa-dum bum bum, or pa-dum bum directly, okay, this song. And then pa-dum bum bum, second verse. I felt A minor 7, so A with E. I felt a flush with fever, D7. G major 7, G with D, embarrassed by the crowd. C major 7, C with G, bum bum bum. I felt the A minor 7, A with E. I felt they found my letters. D4/7, D with A, my letters, and read each one out loud, or read each one out loud. You see, pa-dum pam pam. Then I pray A minor 7, A with E. I pray that E would finish. D7, D with A, G major 7, G with D, but he just kept right on B, right on triad, bam bam bam, and then refrain, strumming my pen with his finger, singing my line with his word, killing me softly with a song, killing me softly with this song, tell me my whole life with this word, killing me softly with this song. No, ba-dum, bum, bum. And then the third verse. He sung as if, so A minor 7, A with E. He sung as if he knew me. D7, D with A. G major 7, G with D. In all my dark despair. So C and G. Bum, 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 bum. And then he, so A minor 7, A with E. And then he looked right through me. Look right through me. If you don't want to play the fourth, you can stay on the D7. Look right through me, as if I wasn't there. E minor 7, ba-dum bum bum, and then for E with B, and then ba-da-da-dum, and A minor 7. So we have A and E, but he was there, the stranger, with D7, D with A. Stranger, and then G major 7, singing clear and strong, B, and then the refrain, strumming my pain, E minor 7 with his finger, singing my life with his word, bam bam, E minor 7, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with this song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with this song. Okay, you can finish on the root if you want, or on the fifth. Well, or major 7, but as simple as possible, just a triad. Or even the root, well, you see. So I hope you enjoy, because it's a so beautiful song that everybody know, of course, and I'm not alone, of course. It's really lately what I'm doing is this tutorial, but it will be inside the playlist what I'm calling standard, that you can find in my channel if you have the curiosity to explore the content. And this song should be inside, because I appreciate this song from always, a long time. And this is only if you have the choice. I know that the other tutorial that you can find on the internet are so really good, really perfect, and but it can be maybe an different approach, and my personal, and with the key of E minor, because the phrases in F minor, and normally the original K with Laurie Lieberman is a B flat, okay, minor, but not an easy key. So you decide. So, and also you will discovering, you see, my passion also for the bossa nova, and of course I've dedicated a playlist, of course, for Carlos Tom Jobim, the king of the bossa nova, but also you will find another playlist I've dedicated to Vinicius de Moraes. They work together since a long time, and Toquinho, and in the Latin, they're very important, very big one, that you can find a lot of composer, very important, that I love from always. This is my lux, what I say. It's only to suggest, to offer to you just only songs that I love. I didn't have any commercials proposition. This is my lux. This is only from my heart. So, and then last playlist at yet which is concerned the fabulous Michel Legrand. So check it out for Michel Legrand. The key transpose is maybe digital on piano. I don't know. Is this on this one? You see, it's like this because it's on Simply models and it's all one. And he's really tired. But it's not important. I mean, it's to make a really good using of the new equipment. I mean, with Progress, the key transpose with which was there inside the of the digital piano are really a real progress, because it's not a problem to play in any keys, but when we are beginners it will be really fantastic to play in a really easy keys like this one, and to sing you can adjust with the level of the keyboard. So you decide, it's up to you. So it's a lot of options. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again on my channel, and thank you for your fidelity, and see you again. Bye bye.